On the way, I rehearsed the words in my head 1,000 times. Do you still love Serena? Do you plan to divorce me? But I was stopped right at the lobby. The receptionist wore a polite smile. I'm sorry, ma'am. Visitors must book an appointment a week in advance. I wasn't sure if Ethan wanted everyone to know about our marriage, so I didn't reveal my identity. I called Ethan. Just as the phone started ringing, I heard his familiar ringtone echoing from the elevator bank. Ethan was walking at the very front of a group. He looked at his phone, a puzzled expression on his face, seemingly debating whether to answer. I instinctively hung up. He didn't seem to care much either. He deliberately slowed his pace, occasionally turning back to speak to someone. It wasn't until he passed within 4 yards of me that I saw Serena, who had been blocked from my view behind him. Time had left no marks on her face. She still had that pure, innocent first-love face. She looked exactly like she did in the photos on Ethan's old private Instagram account from 8 years ago. She caught up and walked side by side with him. Her voice carried a hint of joy. Oh, you haven't changed your ringtone after all these years? It's still my favorite instrumental piece. 17-year-old Ethan had been incredibly rebellious. He only listened to hip-hop, reggae, rock, and electronic music. But Serena was different. She loved instrumentals. Ethan's taste in music had changed solely because of her. I suppose that was the mark love had left on him. Even today, the habit remained. Only after they walked away did the receptionist call out to me. Ma'am, as you can see, Mr. Vance is already in a meeting. If you need to see him, you can make an appointment with the executive office. I forced a smile. Thank you. No need. I felt so exhausted, and my eyes stung with unshed tears. I figured I just needed to go home and sleep it off. But the alumni Snapchat group kept buzzing. Guess who I just bumped into at a restaurant? Ethan and Serena. Oh my god, are they really back together? The high school drama I've been shipping is finally getting a happy ending. Serena, come verify this right now. Serena posted a photo. A window seat, fine dining, and a man. His face wasn't in the frame, but from the veins on his toned forearm it was easy to recognize him. She replied, "This restaurant is amazing. Highly recommend." She didn't give a direct answer, but anyone with eyes could see it. I zoomed in on the photo over and over again. Ethan had very beautiful hands with distinct knuckles. I had held them countless times. I had also slipped his wedding ring onto his finger. My eyes kept drifting back to his left hand. His ring finger was completely bare. He had taken off the wedding ring he always wore. Ethan came home very early. He didn't come to our room immediately. Instead, he went to the balcony to smoke a cigarette. He had quit smoking the day we got married. But meeting Serena again seemed to have thrown him off balance. After his shower, he wrapped his arms around me from behind. Aside from when we were in bed, we had never had this kind of physical intimacy. He asked in a low voice, "Should we talk?" Talk about what? My breath caught, and my body instinctively went stiff. Never mind, he changed the subject. Why did you call me today? Our safe phone numbers were practically useless. We only messaged on Snapchat occasionally and never called. I didn't know what to say, and I didn't have the energy to say it anyway. Accidental dial, no wonder you hung up so fast. He quickly came up with an explanation. That night, his kisses in bed were meticulous and unusually gentle, but I actually preferred his wild, unchecked side. At those moments, I could catch a glimpse of the 17-year-old boy he used to be. They say loving someone makes you childish. I had seen him playfully mess up his lover's hair, laughing freely and wildly. I had also seen him stand up for her, fighting until he was bleeding. But in front of me, he never showed any emotion. He was always quiet and distant, precisely because I had seen how he loved someone. I knew clearly that Ethan did not love me. I didn't know what to do. I had no friends or family to confide in, except Grandma Evelyn. That entire afternoon, I stared at the rose in front of me, the one I had carefully tended to, yet it had still withered. I had watered it, loosened the soil, and cut off the dead leaves. But